Hey, imagine waking up one morning, reaching for a glass on the top shelf, and hearing a crack in your wrist from the simplest movement. Or bending to tie your shoes and suddenly feeling a sharp pain in your spine that doesn't go away. This is the reality of weak bones, and it strikes millions silently. Osteoporosis doesn't scream with warning signs. It creeps in quietly, breaking down your strength day by day until one small accident changes your life forever. But what if I told you there is one powerful food that can not only slow this process, but actually help your bones rebuild? And here's the shocker. It's not milk. In fact, studies show this food contains up to 7 times more calcium than milk, along with natural compounds that tell your bones to start repairing themselves. And in just a few minutes, I'll reveal exactly what it is and how to consume it for maximum effect. Stay with me because around the 7-minute mark, I'll uncover how this food works inside your body and the easiest way to add it to your diet daily. You'll also discover other hidden bone-building foods that could be sitting in your pantry right now. By the end of this video, you'll know how to stop bone loss, avoid painful fractures, and stay mobile well into your 70s and beyond. Let's start with the problem. Osteoporosis is often called the silent thief. It doesn't make headlines like heart disease or diabetes, but the statistics are just as alarming. 1 in 3 women and 1 in 5 men over 50 will suffer a fracture because of osteoporosis. And the worst part? These fractures are not just painful. They can take away independence, mobility, and even shorten lifespan. Imagine not being able to walk without assistance simply because your bones became too fragile to carry you. Early warning signs often feel like normal aging. A backache you brush off, noticing your height shrinking slightly, or fractures that take forever to heal. But what's happening inside is like watching your house crumble from within. Your bones are living tissue, constantly breaking down and rebuilding. In your youth, builders worked faster than demolishers. But after 50, the balance shifts. The demolition crew, your osteoclasts, start winning. The result is weaker, thinner bones. So why do some people remain strong, dancing, hiking, and living fully into their 70s and 80s, while others collapse under fragile frames? The secret often lies in diet. And here's where the shocking truth comes in. Many people believe drinking more milk is enough, but milk isn't the miracle we once thought. In fact, relying only on dairy could be a big mistake, especially after menopause when bone loss accelerates at nearly 3% per year. So what should you eat instead? Let's break it down. Step 1. Moringa. This is the superstar of bone health. Imagine a leaf so rich in calcium that just 100 grams contain more than a full glass of milk. Some varieties hold up to 7 times the calcium, but that's not even the best part. Moringa contains natural compounds called isothiocyanates that act like smart managers. They tell your bone-building cells, the osteoblasts, to get to work while signaling the demolition crew to slow down. Think of it as putting your builders on overtime while giving the wrecking team an extended vacation. Studies show people who regularly eat moringa have stronger bone density, and animal research suggests it may even prevent osteoporosis entirely. Beyond calcium, moringa delivers antioxidants that protect your bone cells from stress and vitamin C to make sure your calcium gets absorbed efficiently. The simplest way to add it? Just 1 teaspoon of moringa powder stirred into juice, smoothies, or sprinkled over meals. That tiny spoonful can shift the balance in your bones over time. But that's just the beginning. Step 2. Quinoa. It's not just a trendy grain, it's a complete protein with all the amino acids your body needs to repair tissue. For your bones, quinoa provides lysine, a rare amino acid essential for calcium absorption and collagen production. Without collagen, bones would crumble like dry plaster. Quinoa also packs magnesium, the mineral that works like mortar, holding calcium in place. Without magnesium, even if you consume calcium, it slips through unused. Cook it like rice, toss it into salads, or even make a warm porridge. 3 servings a week can keep your bones more resilient. Step 3. Sesame seeds. They may be tiny, but 1 tablespoon holds more calcium than a glass of milk, around 350 milligrams. And black sesame seeds deliver even more. What makes sesame special is how well the calcium absorbs. Your body doesn't just see it and pass it through. It uses it. Sesame also brings zinc, copper, and lignans that balance hormones and protect bone cells. Sprinkle them on salads, grind them into tahini, or toast them lightly for a nutty kick. Step 4. Chia seeds. These little gems give you calcium, magnesium, phosphorus, and omega-3s. Why does that matter? Because inflammation is one of the hidden enemies of bone strength. Chia's omega-3s act like fire extinguishers, calming the inflammation that accelerates bone loss. Just soak a few tablespoons in water or milk for 20 minutes, and they transform into a gel that's easy to digest and nutrient-packed. Chia pudding for breakfast could become your secret weapon against weak bones. Step 5. Tofu. It's a powerhouse of calcium and protein. But here's the key. Its isoflavones mimic estrogen, the hormone that protects women's bones before menopause. After menopause, estrogen levels crash, and bones lose density quickly. Tofu helps fill that gap naturally. Studies show populations that eat tofu regularly have far lower rates of osteoporosis. Add tofu to stir-fries, smoothies, or desserts, and you'll be giving your bones a plant-powered shield. So here's the climax. If you do nothing, bone loss continues silently. But if you start including these 5 foods, especially Moringa, you can slow, stop, and even reverse bone weakness. Think of Moringa as your lead warrior, supported by quinoa, sesame, chia, and tofu, forming a protective army. Now, let's recap quickly. Osteoporosis sneaks in without symptoms. Milk isn't the ultimate protector we once thought, but foods like Moringa, quinoa, sesame, chia, and tofu provide a nutrient symphony that strengthens your skeletal structure naturally. Start with small, consistent steps. A teaspoon of Moringa powder, a half cup of quinoa, a sprinkle of sesame, a chia pudding, or a serving of tofu. Done daily, these habits build resilience. So here's my challenge for you. In the comments, type yes if you've ever worried about your bone health. I'll share an extra tip with you directly. And now, don't stop here. Click the next video on your screen to discover other hidden foods that protect your health.